Stop G's, High Value Men, and Red Pill. These are viral hashtags that plagued social media for years now, spreading faster than terminally cancer. But what do they mean anyway? At first glance, they look like advices from dude running podcasts, supposedly helping young men level up. But let's be real, they just turn you into Negro drowning addict with a VIP pass to the Insta Club. For real, it's a toxic bro circle jerk where we bond over narcissism and call each other a pussy if someone shows a hint of empathy. They are the same guys who probably fantasize about watching their girlfriend get gangbanged. It's wild how these clowns are obsessed with stomping on women while their entire existence hinges on the very thing we despise. Anyway, let's bump it, shall we?
Ladies, real quick, don't fucking waste my time.
The podcast has barely started and he's already channeling his inner dictator. It's like organizing a party and then getting mad when people show up.
Everybody look at him once, man. He's not gonna stand up again, alright?
Don't make him stand up twice. Too much cardio for his fragile ego. Don't fucking talk, damn it. We're here anyway. Get the fuck out of here, Ollie. It's my fucking podcast. Chill out, dude. We're not in the military service.
Huh? Come on, he just fucking stood up, bro. Like, come on. Alright, so again, you sound like a stupid ass bitch.
I don't like light.
I don't give a fuck. He's light skinned just like me. And you just gave him a 9. You gave me a 2. So do me a favor, get the fuck up and get the fuck out.
Bro in the turned room because she didn't think he was the next Alain Delon. Like, bro, beauty is subjective. Just because someone doesn't think you're God's gift to women doesn't mean you need to go full sport brat mode. No! We also have these ancient fossils arguing with teenagers now. But hey, I guess spreading hate is a very full-time job now. Forget about buying a life. There too, but it's still very delete at a discount.
A year into the relationship, it gets really, really abusive.
From who?
From who? From who? No one gives 2 fucks. He's just making sure she doesn't pronounce the word man, otherwise he will get triggered. But let me guess, if the girl's at fault, she should shut up, clean the kitchen, and do him a striptease before going to bed. But if a woman's at fault, oh, she's just a bitch.
This is so rare.
Anyone
so
really.
Rare.
What would you recommend for those people to do? Would they divorce, or do you want them to keep going in the relationship?
Keep going. You can't divorce. I mean, that's not a real thing. You can separate, but you can't actually divorce.
Look, people nowadays are just, everybody quits, everybody gives up.
Dudes, when we say everybody, they literally mean women and only women. It's like they have selective hearing. Instead of going deep, they just ignore 50% of the population.
It's too hard. I'm this XYZ. This is why I'm special, so I can fuck up this entire situation based upon me being special.
Yeah, special. As in having self-respect and not wanting to get beaten up.
And the reality is people just haven't learned to endure. There have been hard times in relationships.
Did you just call it a phase? Phases are for MySpace profiles and emo haircuts, not for actual human rights. They are out here trying to legalize BS that shouldn't even exist.
I have people close to me who grew up in abusive households, and it lasted for periods of time, and it was a phase, and they endured through it.
They endured. Yeah, like the abuser just enduring the hardcore task of being a scumbag. It's so hard to be a piece of shit, right?
It is such an extreme example.
Really, nigga?
That I can't give a prescription for what other.
Look at this dude. It's smart because his bro got his back. No wonder they're bonding over shared deep energy.
But I mean, we're talking about like a guy like getting drunk and like, you know, beating his wife occasionally.
The way he says it casually, like, it shouldn't just another Tuesday for him.
2 people get married, they have a kid, and then the wife starts cheating. Do you think they should divorce?
Absolutely.
Wait, now, divorce is suddenly a thing because to fix him? What happened to enduring? Oh, that's right. Enduring is for other people.
For the children?
Or cheating, sorry. You think that cheating is worse than physical abuse?
For the children, yes.
Are you referring to the kid or you identify as a child? Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness the world's biggest double standard.
I say, if my wife lets herself go after I have kids with her, if I'm going to tell her once, if you don't get your shit together, I still want to be sexually attracted to my wife, my spouse. But if you
even
can't
girlfriends.
do that, girlfriend too, if you can't do that, I'm out.
Where did did the endure speech go? Imagine if a mental gymnast is required to justify dating a woman because she's got a post-baby body, while thinking it's totally cool to smack her around, and she has to stick in by her man because it's commitment. They are probably getting their work done by other side chicks, while their wives are in the hospital, getting poked with needles and having organs rearranged. These guys are the definition of triggered.
We already know she's a whore. We know everything about her.
You tell me shut up and finally, oh, she can't talk. Yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna-
stupid. Can you speak French?
No.
Okay, shut your fucking mouth.
Gang up on a woman, roast her like a marshmallow, then act all surprised when she finally snaps. That's the kind of logic you'd only find in the Flat Earth Convention.
Hold on. Let me be very polite about this. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to.
And who are you? A self-proclaimed king who can barely rule over his own hygiene habits. These guys got more grease on them than the McDonald's deep fryer. And they're out there thinking they're God's gift to women.
It's an opportunity for you to be here, okay?
Are you sure? Let's see.
Give us a one in the chat if y'all don't give a fuck what lesbians gotta say. Give us a one in the chat.
We don't
If
care.
y'all don't give a fuck, nobody cares.
You
don't
niggas
care.
did
Nobody
podcast,
cares.
so you know.
I forgot this isn't about having a conversation. It's either your way or you throw tantrums so epic it could be mistaken for a waiver even of in use. Honestly, why not just sit in front of the mirror and argue with yourself? At least that way, you'll finally have a debate where you can always win. But no! Instead, you bring on guests and then have the nerve to act like they're out of line when they actually try to, I don't know, contribute to the conversation.
That guys want to take you seriously. Yo, listen, don't be disrespectful on the podcast. Don't do that shit again. Don't do that again.
Well, don't cuss at me.
This is straight up breath abuse.
Don't yawn on my podcast.
That argument was weaker than gas stash and coffee.
I can't believe that you guys have such a huge platform where you can actually make a change and you come on here and say fat fucks and that it's good to bully people. Like, get the fuck out of your ass, bro.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
You.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
If you're bold enough to drop some constructive criticism in this echo chamber of security, you're basically signing your own social execution warrant. They don't want feedback. They want a circle of yes men nodding like bobbleheads on a bumpy road. The moment you try to inject some logical improvement into the mix, you're treated like you just insulted their entire bloodline.
It was bad when people started disagreeing with you.
coming on.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, you
see
can
ya.
go, really.
You can leave. Get up. Leave.
I'm sure even the don't want to leave at this point. So, what would happen if I disagree?
I'm ignorant for stating facts.
That is ignorance. To sit here and want to prove a point in a room and make sure that everybody in that room knows that you were right and the next person was wrong, that's ignorance.
No, it's not ignorance because
It
you
is.
guys have
It
come.
is.
No.
It is.
No.
It is.
Because you guys came on
It
the
is.
platform.
It is.
You diluted.
It is.
Are you gonna keep doing that?
It is.
You're gonna keep being disrespectful.
It is.
All right, get the fuck out.
I know, right? Why argue when you're going to get kicked out anyway? It's like trying to reason with a brick wall that's also a complete jerk. At least the wall won't insult you back.
Men overwhelmingly prefer a girl that is not promiscuous and doesn't come with a past.
Okay.
That's a fact. That's not my opinion or what I think. It's men, if given the chance, would prefer a girl that isn't promiscuous
Okay.
or has a past.
Okay.
So that's not small-minded.
Okay.
Emotional, damn it! Go get the fuck off the show, bro.
Oh, it's the same shit. It's like signing up for a lifetime membership to a dumpster fire. You're the principal reason the video exists, and all you get is a front row seat to your own unpaid personal circus, with the added bonus of being bullied and mistreated. Sounds like a good deal to me. But hold on, they're also known for spitting worse crap.
The serotonin coming through your brain, like all logic goes out the window. Have you had that? Where you just absolutely want this person every day, all day?
The reality is love between men and women is not the same at all. You know, men love idealistically, women love opportunistically.
In any way were you this close to answering the question?
I understand the fact that as a man, a woman loves you for what you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Your money, your income, your status, your confidence, your ambition, your cleverness. There's a whole bunch of different things that women look for in a man before they can actually love and submit and want to be with him.
The classic submission argument, straight out of a medieval dungeon.
You love women for real? That's what you said?
Yeah, men love women idealistic.
You might want to rethink the whole marriage thing and just stick to managing stocks and bonds.
This is why breakups hurt men way more. This is why men commit suicide way more.
You mean Men can go through multiple rounds of remodeling their lives and marriages without too much hassle, while women are often left holding the social stigma card. If a woman wants to start fresh in case she divorced or her husband died, she's labeled all kinds of things: ungrateful, selfish, and unloyal. Meanwhile, men can bounce back, hit reset, and get a high five from society like they're cocaine heroes. It's practically the same thing but viewed differently. Like everyone's playing Monopoly, but women are stuck in jail while men get to pass go and collect $200 every time.
It's way more important to protect her than to please her.
The fuck is this question? Like, water or food?
Who gives a fuck about a woman's orgasm? It's useless.
What?
Marriage is about filling each other's gaps. But then, you've got these folks who act like their personal satisfaction is the only thing that matters. It's like they're living in a solo act while pretending to be a duet. And honestly, if you're only concerned with your own needs and not about what makes your partnership work, maybe just skip the whole How to Find the Right Woman podcast.
Opinion. I think a woman having Instagram is 100% cheating, especially if she has scantily clad photos of herself on the internet and she's not making money off of it, which a lot of women tend to do.
Meanwhile,
Let's say you give your phone number and your Instagram. Well, now she's going to see you on her timeline. She's going to be able to see that you're a cool, normal guy. Maybe you live a cool lifestyle, whatever it is.
Didn't you say the opposite just a while ago? It's the all do as I say, not as I do routine.
I respect your boundaries. But what you're going to do is you're going to pull out your phone, get up, and walk into another room. You're going to either call another girl or pretend you're talking to another girl. Then you're going to come back out and tell her, hey, listen, it was nice hanging out with you, but you got to go now.
The classic damned if you do, damned if you don't paradox. The perfect woman is expected to get laid the first day and then get called names for doing it. It's like saying you want to government meal, but then calling the shift names for actually cooking it.
And then you let her mind race thinking, oh, this guy really just called another girl just now? I better either A, give him what he wants because he's going to kick me out of here and I might lose this guy, or B, she never want to have sex with you in the first place and you get rid of a time waster. You're welcome.
Just tell me, what is there so special about you that you should be afraid of losing? The bedless assignment dogs?
Men lead, women follow. Knock her off that pedestal so she gets back down to your level and looks up to you.
These aren't the correct words to refer to shiver in his cattle.
Guys, never tolerate disrespect from your girl. You need to have boundaries, and more importantly, have these boundaries and put your foot down. If she overtalks you, if she's loud, if she's obnoxious, you need to look her dead in the eye and say, hey, cut that shit.
I bet he's acting this way to feel better under his skin for being triggered that his girlfriend left him, cause he's literally everything he finds toxic and she's everything he wants to earn.
18, good mindset. You watch our podcast, so you already kind of understand what men want. Just grow your hair out longer, get rid of the nose ring, go to the gym, take care of yourself, and don't be corrupted by feminism. You, 19 years old, attractive, but yeah, I could see already that like some toxic feminism.
There's no such thing as toxic masculinity, but toxic feminism is totally a thing. And the best part, these girls actually listen to this cockroach advice. It's like taking tips from bad sitcom villain.
Get in more contact with him. Your father's gonna keep you from being a whore.
Keeping your aunt from being a whore while simultaneously getting with someone on the first night is the ultimate test of worthiness.
Mothers, unfortunately, are there to nurture you and make terrible disciplinarians.
Back in traditional setups, Dad's role was to clock in and out of the work and socialize factory, while he thinks kids grow like weeds in the backyard. So, who's actually shaping the future leaders here? All while Dad's asleep after binge watching the latest season of Ford.
Blueprint delusion. Like, you're not the main character. Why would you even think of yourself like that?
So, I'm not the main character of my own life? Who is then?
Nobody is. It's not a movie.
But of course, he's a main character of the world, not only the grandmaster of his own personal stage. All respect and glory are due to him.
But the reality is, you wear makeup, you get your hair done, you dress a certain way.
Yeah, you can do that for yourself.
Oh really? Oh really?
Get the personal care and hygiene. Do they ring any bell?
You go to sleep with your makeup on and your stiletto heels?
No.
Oh, do you sleep with your car next to you?
You think that was a smart decision to leave that man?
Yeah.
How long were you all together?
3 years.
And he's a millionaire?
Yeah.
Attractive?
Yeah.
Successful?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think is more rare, him or you?
Sounds like we're talking about Pokemons.
Here's the problem with modern day women. A lot of you guys overinflate your sense of self-worth.
She's somehow in the wrong for seeking more than just a fat bank account. Which, by the way, is despised by the same men.
A fashion designer compared to a self-made millionaire? Are you serious?
The true rarity is someone who values their own well-being and happiness over social expectations of financial status. And let's be real, millionaires don't make money through sheer hands intelligence. They immorally exploit others, and it's a fact. They are not wealthy because of their skills or degree, and we know it. Reducing anyone to a market product is not just offensive, it's missing the point of what it means to really value and respect someone.
What is the most romantic thing a man can do for a woman, and what's the most romantic thing a woman can do for a man?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
A woman being able to cook and clean, but I'll give some more specific examples like what I do. I wake my husband up with a massage and coffee every single morning, and every single night I'm scratching his scalp and like giving him a back massage until he falls asleep. It's important that he falls asleep first.
Oh,
and I
wow.
would say something that's romantic that he does for me. Well, since I do all of the cooking, it's nice when he takes me out for dinner because it's like a little break and it's just special. And then also even just while we're here in Miami, he's kind of like my little bodyguard, like making sure if there's any men walking by, he just like puts his arm around me and just making sure that I'm protected. That's really romantic, and that's something that a woman could never do for a man.
Wow. Damn, son.
The only kind of woman who gets any respect is the one who's basically a breathing personal assistant, the yapper, changer, and emotional cheerleader all rolled into one.
Pathetic.
You know, the type who's expected to revolve her entire world around him and stop her own life at once, doing everything from screwing his feet to ironing his toilet paper so it's perfectly smooth for his butt. Because clearly, if she's not ready to serve up every one of his whims with a smile, she's just not waifu material.
You're not gonna have children. What are you gonna do with your lives?
Travel, pursue anything that makes me happy, try to make money. I love traveling, so I would probably just
Drink cocktails on the beach. Okay. A life without children is vapious, and it's inane and it's pointless. And you may sit here and think that your career matters, but the truth is that your job will fire you out.
If you're not planning to spend every waking moment birthing and raising the next generation, you're failing at life. Not all men are designed to be fathers, and not all women are designed to be mothers. Anyway, this is a mindfuck. If you have children, they claim that your value decrease. If you don't, then you're probably a selfish hoe and will get fired because of that too. Boo-hoo!
Emotional damage.
In sum, your podcast should be called Sex and Bitch, not Trish and Bit. This is the guy who thinks he's blessed with absolute knowledge, the self-proclaimed chosen one. Let's give him the mic and see what he has to say.
Women are intrinsically lazy. If you show a woman how to make $1,000 in an hour, she'll think, I can work 2 hours a week. If you show a man how to make $1,000 in an hour, he thinks I can make $18,000 a day. We think about the world different.
It just shows that one person is all about stacking cash like it's some capitalist Olympics, while the other might actually want to enjoy their life. Not everyone's life goal is to sprint to the top of the dollar pyramid.
I think women are as smart as men.
Well, it's been proven that the smartest people in the world are men.
Proven how?
Dude, read the study.
What study, bro?
Google it.
This guy's passions is so non-existent. You'd think he's allergic to waiting.
Every single study says there's no difference.
If you were to look up the highest IQs in the world, the first 10, first 20, look them up. Are they men or women? I haven't done this. Look it up.
I did highest IQ in the world. Literally what comes up. Marilyn von Savant.
Stupid fucking mistakes, man.
Imagine throwing out baked claims just to top up your daily dose of narcissism, and then, boom, you're proved wrong.
I said if I were to get on a plane, and that plane was to fly into the eye of a hurricane, there was a 50% chance of it crashing, I'd want a male pilot, because I think that males are better under stress and under pressure.
Absolutely! That's why they're known for their ability to vanish as soon as the word commitment comes up. The moment their girlfriend is pregnant, they're out the door faster than you can see a responsibility. It's like watching someone claim to be MasterChef while burning water on the stove.
The hallmark of being a man is the ability to restrict your emotions. The difference between a man and a woman is that you suppress your emotions.
Is anger an emotion? You can't even keep your composure for 10 minutes straight.
All right, you're also known. You said it appears wildly sexist stuff. Are you anti-woman?
I love women. In fact, interesting statistic, 100% of the people I've ever had sex with were women.
Wait, you mean you're in love with walking vaginas? It's almost like saying, I'm not racist, I have a black friend. Except in this case, it's that I'm not misogynist, I just objectify women.
You could have multiple partners, but a female that was with you couldn't also have multiple partners?
I would personally find that revolting, correct? But there are women who find what I say revolting. I think if a man is not sexually exclusive. It's not the same as if a woman is, because with a woman you have the paternity issue. With a man you don't have a paternity issue. If I have 3 girlfriends and they all get pregnant, we know who the mother and who the father is.
What the fuck, dude? This doesn't imply anything. It's all about unspoken rules like trust and honesty.
Against the will of God. Look, read the Bible. Every single man had multiple wives. Not a single woman had multiple husbands. It's against the will of God. It's disgusting.
It's funny how these guys pull out a religion card only when they are backed into a corner. It's like an emergency exit strategy. Suddenly, religious doctrine becomes their go-to defense mechanism the moment they're called out on their nonsense.
Who's gonna genuinely never ever consider those options ever, then he's just a low value dude. That's the reality of the game. The reality of the game is if the guy has choices, he's gonna consider those choices. I know it's unfortunate, right? But and I'm telling you, a man can be head over heels in love. I can love you with all my heart. I can be ready to die for you, take a bullet, but I'll still fuck that bitch.
Shame on you for making most men get represented by this picture.
If you were a hoe, you were laughed at. In most cultures, if you weren't a virgin, you couldn't get married. Female promiscuity across every culture since the dawn of human time has been seen as a negative. That is not a coincidence.
You forgot to mention that many of these cultures and laws were crafted by men to prioritize their own interests. They set up this whole system to keep women in check through violence and fear. Classic case of the house always wins.
If you sleep with enough of them, you remove the stigma. That cheapens you. It doesn't matter if a man slept with 20 girls or 200 girls. He is still the man.
So, the man's basically a rock star and the woman's a villain? Let's see what the Bible says on this matter.
Okay. It's pointless. It's absolutely pointless to have a female friend because women get all the benefits of having platonic male friends. The man gets nothing.
The real question is, what's a friend?
Finding a sexual partner and any partner of mine who I'm also having sex with, my girlfriend, my wife, whoever it may be, she is my friend.
You mean use money to buy cheap people? Cause no one with self-esteem and self-respect will accept such a cringy deal, whether it's a man or a woman. So stop being led by your dick.
Some dude comes up, snatches her bag. What, now I have to risk my life to protect a bitch?
Didn't you guys say that it's more important to protect her? What happened to the non-assistant to someone in danger too?
That is you saying that women are your property.
It's not about being property, it's about the fact that she belongs to him.
Reminds me of Mirai Nikki, where Yuki said, I'm not using her, I'm utilizing her.
My chick said I want to do OnlyFans. I'm like, alright then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand, alright, give me 8. Alright, cool.
Why would, what woman is going to give you 8 grand?
You're my woman, you're doing OnlyFans, you're selling my product. What the fuck?
Your product?
Yes, correct.
Was there your name grabbed in her skin the second she was born?
If my woman replies to a man on Instagram, if she likes another man's photo, she's out the fucking door. I expect absolute loyalty from my woman. And that is not mate guarding, that's not beta. That is just basic territorialism that comes with being a fucking man. I ain't having my chicks talking to other dudes, liking other dudes. My chicks don't go to the club without me. They are at home.
Absolutely! Let's just hit the pause button on someone's entire life to fit your little fantasy world. Never mind the irony of you doing the exact same thing you claim to despise.
Pick up my sword. I am the commander of this house. I decide if there's a contagion. I decide what I do. Be quiet. Go. Shh. Huh? Bitch. Quiet. Bitch. Go. I need money fast. And I had 70 grand, I needed 100 to stay alive. So I had these 5 girlfriends in these 5 different cities all around the world. So I thought, well, are the girls an asset? Well, they have beauty. Beauty's valuable. So I guess they're an asset.
Sounds like he's talking about crypto.
Talk to live girls now. There's some chick sitting there talking to dudes, putting money. So that was the plan. I was like, all right, cool. The girls are gonna be webcam girls.
What made you valuable, as you call it? We're women. Otherwise, you'd be probably dead by now. So tell me, didn't you say stay at home, suffer, submit, cook, don't talk to guys, die? Basically reducing women to a world that's less human?
And it just grew and grew and grew. And it got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations. Damn. And I was doing $600,000 a month.
Women should definitely avoid cheating unless they make you money, right? Self-serving logic. Cheating is bad unless it benefits you. Anyway, there's just way too much to unpack about these atrocities that are somehow idolized by brainless teens. And let's not forget the worthy men who are getting vandalized in the process. I mean, just check this pure product of this toxic industry.
And we both pull up and we go to your girl. Odds are I'm gonna take that bitch.
With this expired mindset and constipated perception of the word, it's no wonder you're a loser who can't even afford a real date. Seriously, you look like a knockoff of a sad spaghetti noodle, so keep lying to yourself and inflating your ego with a bunch of paper money. Humans became slaves to their own creations, and you're just an example of how that delusion plays out in real life.
She cannot submit to you and the things that you want her to do. She's not for you. It's more exclusive, baby girl. No male friends. No male friends mean no big bro, no best friend, no Tommy, no Jerry, none of it.
You heard that, folks? According to this genius, she needs to submit, ditch her family, friends, kids, career, and basically her entire life. Then maybe, just maybe, she'll have a slim shot at making into your exclusive qualification league.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.